these athletes progress with the pressure of the TV cameras. Ірина Бойченюk from Ukraine makes her way onto the fencing stage.
And we had...
It's all about what fencing scores you can get today. There is obviously an advantage to getting a higher score in the seeding round because, for example, if you fence in first place like Esbieta Adamatiti did, obstacle arena as well, slightly slower in the pool, has had her struggles with laser on. She's open about that.
Guzzi has been amazing in the obstacles. She got the fastest time in the qualifications.
If Guzzi fences well today, she's the favourite.
Yeah, I think for me as well.
If she gets through to the semi-finals, she becomes the favourite. There they are, folks. Your 18 super athletes for semi-final A. Top 9 make it through to the final on Saturday. Super Saturday's final awaits.
Yeah, and we obviously are going to be starting with the table of 32, and we're only going to have 2 matches. The bottom 4 athletes will be fighting for a chance to make it into the top 16.
So we've got 2.
It is in 3 minutes, so it's quite quick in 1 minute.
Mariam Amore, former youth Olympic fencer, joining us for commentary here in Bulgaria. And Flavan, I think, has done it, hasn't she? So Yurt versus Klunnikova. This is a quite tight bout, actually. It's 9th place versus 8th place. Yurt with 19 touches. Klunnikova also with 19 touches. So you can see in the bottom left-hand score, bottom left-hand corner of the scores then from the rankings, 18th through to 15th.
Yeah, Swiss athlete. Ooh, look at that attack. She went down low and she got that with a lunge. They've actually, the Yurt sisters yesterday fenced beautifully. I mean, they had that momentum bouncing off each other. And as you can see here, Anna Yurt is keeping that distance really good, but Klunnikova with that touch. Good defense from her. Again, with that French grip, it's pretty tough to get by. If you don't take the blade, it's definitely one up for the French athlete. And you can see she goes down low, ducks.
Nervy moments is for Anna Yurt. She falls 3-1 behind. She needs now this next touch really to be in with a good chance, although she does have the priority just about. This bout going into this final few seconds, and there we go. Klunnikova gets the touch, and that will be that. I can't see Yurt getting 3 touches in the final 8 seconds. We never say never, but she would need now a real strong attack, and it's not quick enough. There we go. She does get the touch, by the way, right into the middle of the chest with 2 seconds to go. 2 more of those needed. It's not going to happen, but it keeps it interesting. Oh, well, am I going to be made to eat my words here? Yurt's primed and ready with 3 seconds to go. Oh, no, it wasn't 3 seconds. It was 3/100ths of a second. She did well, by the way, at the end there. Klunnikova kind of came quite close to bottling it at the end. But
yeah, should have done that earlier on, but yeah,
right,
good
where was that
fencing.
40 seconds ago? There we go. So, well done to Klunnikova. She is through. She will face Adamatiti in the quarters.
And top right-hand corner of your screen there.
It's 2-1 to Бойченюk, so Malak with work to do. Park and Yogasu.
Yeah, good footwork from Malak Ismail. She's trying to go for that lunge, but Бойченюk is just waiting to get her defense in, and it's another touch for, yeah, it's a double touch for both these athletes. As we look back to Piste A now, Hartmanova and SS.
So very much it is a case of blink and you miss it. There's so much going on in these stages. We are reduced to 1 piece from the quarterfinals onwards, so it becomes a little bit simpler to follow.
It's a nice 6 into the chest of Hartmanova there by the Hungarian athlete. And it's 4-3 on the piece of the Egyptian and the Ukrainian athlete. She goes for a foot touch. The Ukrainian doesn't get it. Malak Ismail is trying to get that touch in, and she does. Evens out the score now, 4-4. It's going to be an interesting one. That top right-hand corner of your screen. Looks Looks like they're debating whether it was a touch or not on piece B, but piece A is still very much fencing. I think they thought they got a touch there, and it's a double touch. Check with one up. It's 3 seconds on the clock for piece B, and Malak Ismail seems to think that the touch wasn't valid there. We'll see what the judge calls for, but things heating up on piece A. Hungary goes down low. It's 4-3 for Hungary. 3 seconds on the clock, by the way. Here we go. She goes for a flush, and it's a win for Hungary.
She progresses through to the top 8 now.
So still a debate on piece B there. Decision has to be made at the end of the day.
Malak is arguing her case. Very animated here. She needs to just keep a cool head, doesn't she? She's clearly adamant, isn't she? And you know Malak well. She's probably got a case, isn't she?
Yeah, and the difference here is when you progress to the top
massive.
8, yeah.
Yeah, it's worth arguing a case, isn't it? Probably not going to change anything there, is it?
It's not like the bonus round. It's not one
No,
touch.
it's just 1 or 2 points. We're talking about 6 to 8 points, but the potential for more. So.
Yeah. Adamaititi back on the piste.
Yep, we are in the quarters now. Adamaititi versus Klunnikova. Adamaititi has to keep that cool head if she is to continue dominating, as she has done so far. She picked up
That low line, and she does well for herself here.
so
Both with French grips, by the way.
it makes such a big difference if you've got the priority and you take that first touch. It just effectively, it's
Mentally
like you're
as
taking
well.
a 2-0 lead, doesn't it? It's a huge, and that's what Adamaititi does so well. And Malak Ismail is still arguing with the judges. She's not happy. Бойченюк is just standing by and watching. Adamaititi 2 to the good. Lots going on here. Drama in this fencing direct elimination.
3-1 for Adamaititi. This is looking good for Adamaititi. Could be.
She's cruising.
Yeah.
Absolutely cruising. It's almost the pictures do the talking here, don't they? You know, you can just.
She's in good form. She's in amazing fencing form. She actually mentioned that she was
so casual. There we go, double touch, 5-2. That's it. Adamaititi through to the semi-finals without even breaking a sweat. She might argue otherwise, but she looked so cool. And there you go. She moves into that top 8, and Adamaititi will, from this point onwards, I'm sure will be pretty happy with what she's achieved. She's still going to want to make it through to the final. If she's through to the final, she's guaranteed a minimum of 244 points.
Yeah, she's doing well for herself. I think I'm a bit confused now.
Give us a minute.
So that's Бойченюk. She's against Tognietti right now.
Yeah, Tognietti versus Бойченюk.
Okay. We're back on track.
Yeah, here we go. Final quarter-final bout to go, and this is piece B as well, isn't it? No, sorry, it was piece A. So here we go. Tognietti versus Бойченюk in this final quarter-final tie. Tognietti coming past Fu in her round of 16.
Бойченюk with a big flash there. Evens out the score. She's fixing her blade there. Again, 5 touches in 1 minute is a bit cramped.
Yep.
Not a bit cramped, it's a lot cramped.
Yep.
I mean, to be able to think of 5 different touches or 5 different tactics that you have to get past your opponent, and all under 1 minute. I mean, in the seeding round, it's 1 minute for 1 touch. Just to put things into perspective, a nice foot touch there from Бойченюk. So 2-1 for the Ukrainian. Tonieti goes for a big flush, and it's a double touch.
Celebrates that double touch, doesn't she, as if it was a win. Tonieti, the third highest fencer from the seeding round. Into the final 30 seconds. Deep into the final 30 seconds. Tonieti needs to get this next touch now and knows it. The pressure on the Italian, who looks the calmer of the two. Some erratic movements from Бойченюk, who has half a foot in the semi-finals.
Yeah, she looks like she's looking for a 6 and an 8, but Tonieti tries to get past that.
Doesn't know.
I think
There's no touch.
Yeah,
Seconds to go now, and Tonieti is getting desperate. If she levels the tie, she wins. It's only if the scores go 5-all do we continue past. Final 2 seconds, and that is huge for Бойченюk. 1.76 to go, and that's not enough time for Tonieti to get 2 touches.
she's opening up that distance, and she looks like she's pretty confident. But time's up, and Бойченюk advances to the next round.
Great fencing from Бойченюk, who is our final athlete to make it through to the semi-finals.
Quick recap there of that match. It was great fencing from Бойченюk.
Accurate with the fencing, less accurate with the high five.